just on side to try and find something with this blink.
But so far, all the rotations have been a miss.
There's an illusion. They're going to jump forward, Zai.
Ooh, Blink's just ahead of the spear. Now Insania is going to be able to grab Dark Mago with Matama Man coming in from the side as well. They're going to try and get some chains done, but what a black hole from Sacred. A 3-man in the back line with the roll on through from Matthew as well. A stolen rolling Thunder. It's picture perfect for Thunder. They're going to wipe everyone on the side of Liquid unless Zai can somehow carry Matama Man to safety. No chance in hell. Underneath the tier 2, Liquid will be dragged down to hell. 16-7 now as Thunder take a dominant lead.
Can't deal with the damage output of Armel at the moment. They did have the refraction charges to play with those, so didn't really take any damage. Boom, gonna move in again, but a quick BKB out Armel, this time ready for it, but instead they found Raven on the TA. He goes down, the Celery, he drops as well, but they do have the buyback, and now Ace in the backside with the pulverize into the Vortex. Boom, just setting up perfectly. Oh, what a Vortex out from Boom.
Yeah, he makes it work. He finds the angle back in, he knows.
They'll see that he's got the Ags, they're going to pay respect to it. If there's anyone that moves on forward, it's probably going to be, I guess 33's tanky as hell, but you're going to just make it be Skeeter probably. Still got 40 seconds.
Skeeter. A jump in, where's going to be the fall? 33, what a ravage! On to 3, the Sanity's dropped on the dome as the buybacks are attempt from Secret, but they need to cancel the TPs instantly.
Unfortunate, but definitely having a standout rookie TI. Oh, this is going to be the fight. Oh my god.
Oh, Chef! The WOMBO combo with the big vacuum wall and the Morty's Kisses raining in over it. Ace is gone. Busted down his Boom as well. Diraicho needs to get the hell out of here, but his BKB is already expired.
He got a little bit deep on the Spirit Breaker, but he managed to jump on in. And part of that was that, again, the illusions got purged instantly from K1.
No BKB. Dual Scepter in some trouble, tries to turn, tries to get him out. Requiem of Souls going to get some separation, and K1 comes in, wants to clean up. No ulti available, he's dead. Now ZinQ looking for a bash, not able to find it. No bash, but they do get the stun. Stinger, the stun! Oh, Stinger! You saved his life! ZinQ brought down! They saved the region! LGD lose them all into Roche!
And they may just get somebody caught here.
Boxy running in.
Yeah, Boxy, he's going to be almost a 3-man avalanche. And needing to follow up from the Swashbuckle as well, but the Black Hole just managed to catch the 2 of them. There's no follow-up damage though. Makaz is only just now showing up to the fight. It's a little bit too late for that one. He immediately gets a pistol bladed. Boxy managed to get off the cheese, but it looks like the top of it is going to fall. 2 minutes dead. Mickey, he needs to be able to get some heals up. He's got a minute on the edges, so he's going to die here. Come back soon. The Chain Frost starts bouncing around. Tops is over. The Chain Frost, the double Chain Frost. He's healing pressure, but Makaz is healing up, but the toss has come in. Boxy finishes him up, but the buyback, it's coming into play now. Thunder have that extra life where Liquid do not. Insania's gonna fall. That's gonna be 3 dead with no buybacks, and everybody is alive on Thunder. The buyback comes into play for Thunder. They've got an opportunity
The
here.
only issue is Matthew's positioning. Again, this Nyx assassin. Oh no. And they saw Matthew, what was that? A 4-man stun and Thunder. They're gonna capitalize on the initiation. That was beautiful. You couldn't have asked for much better. He blocked the smoke, gets the jump in onto 4 at a choke point, and now they can finish up the team fight as well as Collapse will not escape. A triple for Dark Mago.
Smoke up. Already smoked on the side of Fnatic, so they're gonna run immediately into DJ, but there it is, the jump onto the back lines, landing over onto 3, the hookshot, the Mortimer's Kisses, they're just absolutely obliterating them with the blink of an eye. Oh my god, Team Spirit. What a read. Forced to use the mech. They just can't get close enough to Nisha. Dude just crumbles. We've got Zayas over here, he's got the Ags, they jump onto the back line, Varl trying to click away over at Puppey. They do get the Aegis res though, a little bit deep here, Hand of God does get used. Clicks looking pretty good, as now they'll turn their attention, but the follow-up immediately from Zayas, from Crystals, they'll turn right back, a beautiful ultimate coming out from Crystals, they'll clean up 3 heroes.
Boom would be a massive target, but they haven't got the vision yet. In fact, never mind, they do. DJ, he's in once again, but the global silence not going to allow them to follow up. In fact, Boom does in a big vortex out from the storm into the trample, now the pulverize. Ace. Ace will keep the fight going. Jabs is just in that stone form, waiting to just go back into this fight. He is completely surrounded though. Should go, but Duraccio copying way too much damage, and in comes Boom once again on the storm. He finds Jabs on that Visage. Is Armel still trying to man up here against Duraccio, but Duraccio is happy to oblige. He's going to back his way out. Familia's still doing them bathers here.
And that's why it is just permanently stuck here. Figured it was something with that reaction, although Toronto Tokyo, seeing this big snowball, is going to get Walrus punched up, and there's a tree volley, but 9 rolling on through as they use the Ravage onto the backlines, catching over multiples. 3 heroes just getting punched away by Saxa. Mira also going to fall. They still have not managed to get the kill over on 9, as Toronto Tokyo now looking like he's just absolutely on his own island.
XSS, he's not going to be safe here. Mago is going to move with the surge, toss back. What are you doing over here? Hook shot in from Sami C to keep Tiny deep, keep him honest. XSS is just going to stand his ground. They can't do anything to him. He's got Stonewall to work with, but it's not going to save him. Requiem on the side will push them back and interrupt move with his ult, but they're back in. They're overwhelmed. Mago with the triple avalanche. This is just out of control.
Potential fight here. And Roche has begun. They're gonna pump the drums. They really want to get this quickly, but OG are here. Sunstrike's gonna give them some vision. There's a Burrow Strike Epicenter as well. Into the Ice Path and Macro Pyre. Massive damage being applied. Finally, the BKBs come out. Duraccio with a massive Requiem for himself. He's just going for the Roche, but he's gonna get used. BZM takes the Aegis. OG gets the Roche as well. And now they're gonna try to turn this around onto Duraccio, who has no BKB anymore. Massive fight for OG, and the Ice Path clips Ace, who has to BKB TP. He'll be fine, but OG winning this fight.
Well, of course, looking for yourself against the silencer also of the utmost importance, as he is kind of just running in. There's going to be the GA. It has a regeneration rune in the bottle. There is going to be now the Meteor Hammer, but they're going to interrupt the stun. And, Global Silence at least prevents Tomato from getting off the Wukong's command for now, so he's going to jump from through the trees and just fight with his staff, but he's already kind of on top of Pure. There goes the Wukong's command. He's silenced, but still fighting very well here inside the Wukongs. A 3-man call from Saberlight, though! Bryle! Deleting 3 heroes off the map with a split earth and the edict damage. Unbelievable.
The engagement happens. It was a great catch from Ori. Just as you're talking about how they're sticking together too much, there was a bit of isolation there for the Void Spear. Ori tried to capitalize.
Two.
There's the jump.
He finds them. Discuss. Reset. But what can they do with this? Breaky, I mean, this is a good start to fight, but can they follow it up?
Well, that bear is still well alive. Primal Beast, not so much. He is going to be locked out by the Malphus. The bear trying to run away. Savage Roar, but they're just going to lock it down to the point where it's just dead. Resummon, of course, coming out from Monet, but...
And in case you're worried about nothing to say, he now has an Aegis, the open wounds healing, which is basically a Satanic, then an actual Satanic. And just in case it goes really, really wrong, they've got a Wind Waker on Jinkyu now as well, who is just going to throw back Boxy and then Wind Waker himself down to the low ground style points. And Jinkyu just flies on out of there. Black Hole coming down onto Matthew and Armin. Just beeline it throw. Hole number 2, catching out 3. Absolutely beautiful stuff from Faith Beyond. The buyback is there from the Bristle Pack. It's not, though, from the Leshrac. Baiting them out with the first hole, jumping through for the second. And that's the big one. Catches 3.
Yeah, and this is the problem with Laundred, right? Oh, he's just looking at the throne.
Strong trying to go into farming mode now, but they're going to trigger 3 buybacks. It's only now Tomato who holds on to his, but the mid lane of Barrack's already gone. They've already gone through 1 tier 4 tower. They have to start throwing bodies in here because Bryle's in, and he is going to get lifted up. Does Bryle have buyback? He does here, so it's not the end of the world if he goes down. And Saberlight, he's found a duel onto Pure. Aegis has expired and been reclaimed. The Black Hole. It's a beautiful initiation from Moon Meander, but they need a little bit more damage, and they don't quite have it. Pure, though, still dropping to Bryle, and he will eventually die. That's his unstoppable streak snapped. Oh, goodness gracious, but they almost leave the base bare here. They clean up the mid lane of Bear.
Tier 3 being shredded. E-Blade dodge, the kickback on Nisha, they catch the Zeus, but there's the enchantment remnant. Zayas turns him into a statue and kicks him to safety, while DJ, he pops the cheese to survive against this Metamorphosis Morphling. Puppy, brought back and is up in the front lines. In a Black Hole, though, it's on to 3 of them. Jabs, he's got the perfect initiation. Allow for Raven now to chase on to Resolution. BKB's starting to wear off, though. He needs the Sunder, doesn't get a good one, and Raven's dead for the first time. Crystallis Morphling able to hold the high ground, but Secret have still lost 3 heroes quickly, and the Morphling doesn't look like he's going to stand a chance anymore. Janoel and DJ on his tail, and Secret 3 members down, make that a 4th one. Looks like BZM going to have to BKB the glimpse off. TPing back to Outpost, though, as Amara and Misha leading the charge back to try and de-ward this area, get a bit of control reclaimed. Tofu, he's had enough of that, though. The dieback on that. Snapfire and a solo black hole on the Razor. Song of the Siren's not going to do a damn thing. The Earth Splitter will, though. Tiger, the big carry of the ET, coming back in, cleaving through onto Ace, kills off Duraccio as well, enabling Uragi to do some heavy lifting, but it's Boomslash that comes out that big victory of that team fight.
So much damage from Lesh and a double damage Morphling, but
the Underlord for now. Forge Spirits won't be able to finish it off, although Boom, he's going to get ensnared, and you can see Gaiman have already TP'd a couple heroes, so they don't have that many in numbers. Boundless Strike connects as well. Duraccio has to Requiem to try to zone away the rest of OG, but there's the Sheep Stick and the Meteor with the Mortimer's Kiss. There's so much fire destroying the Stone Man, as BZM able to get his BKB off, but you can see the song being used, and now they're just going to focus on the BKB targets for the time being. So 2 dead in favor of OG with the Wukong's command. Boundless Strike onto 2, and Gaiman are getting destroyed. Oh, so clean. What an insane fight from OG. Everything landing perfectly. Man, great spellcasting synergy. The way they set up that kill on Tiny and take advantage of him not having BKB is just so clean, right?
Break is relatively nice, and a little bit of extra damage is good because he's always going to get right-clicked, but is it enough for them to win this fight? Oh,
well, it's not if he dies first without being able to get off a BKB.
The black
and
hole.
there's the black hole onto 3 coming in from Nightfall. They're all gonna die. Requiem on top of it. It's a full 5-hero wipe. Somebody call the referee. This is a TKO as EG knock GG on their backs.
This entire side of the map with the exception of XXS, but they will head on in. Ori in position.
The greatest bait of all time.
Ready to go. They find them all. BKB's out. The Rapier's there. Is it going to be enough damage, though? They turn onto him. BKB beats away. Now the damage onto Ori. Yule trying to survive through it. Requiem of Souls. A couple more punches. They did it. They got enough. XXS now still rolling back and forth on top of them. They buy back on the spend, try and get into the fight. He's coming. Mickey, he's got to be careful. Sniper, he's blinking. He's running forward. No direction to run, but they don't have it. So they keep alive the Shadow Fiend, but lose everybody else except Insania. Another big win.
That's actually last word. Back down bottom, Arteezy still completely alone, has Requiem, but there's lots of stuns here.
Yeah, they want to defend this. They want to defend this.
And here comes EG now. Arteezy playing with the Requiem of Souls. He's going to release it now. There's going to be the fear. From long range comes Abed, and they get the nuke damage perfectly calculated onto Ghost. Salmon is still alive, but dying quickly despite the Frost Shield as Abed tanking. Oh, the Chain Frost is not enough damage fast enough as Abed jumping around the fight. It's EG. They completely wipe RNG off the map.
He's just so farmed on this Mars. 209 last hits.
Smoke up from EG. They want to try and take this fight. Already the Whispers in. He's able to get the combo there. The 2-man spear onto Arteezy. The Avalanche follow. Oh my. As Arteezy and Crit caught out by Whisper. EG, is there anything they can find in return? They're trying to go for the Stinger. They will be able to take out the CM. K1 on the backline has gone straight for Fly. Another spear pushing back Arbed and Nightfall. Arbed did have a remnant at the ready to get out, but Fly won't escape. Neither will Nightfall. An Avalanche from Chris puts a stop to his DP out. As 4 dead on EG. They're trying to get out and look for these fights.